If people put their their needs out there, I mean, we need some people to be on board with us.
If you can find ways to like enhance the experience that they have at a school, then they're just gonna have a better life.
If someone were to give to the Lawton Public School Foundation, they're funding innovative ideas like that, where you're teaching kids math and life.
That the people who are giving get to be part of that, it's just cool. That's what makes my day.
We're supposed to be making career ready, and our hands are tied because we have limited things and we have limited funds available for what they need. And many of us feel like we are shortchanging them because we just can't buy. We just can't go out and buy all the consumables we need for the year.
You're helping local students and local teachers. And so it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. I'm so appreciative to the people who donate. I mean, they have no idea how wonderful, how great it is.
My kids rarely get to be involved in a lot of the stuff that goes on at the school, and they're rarely recognized. And this program allows them to actually win, for a change and be recognized in the stuff that they do in the class. The foundation allows me to just expand it all.
Our teachers have great imaginations, great things that they want to accomplish, but we're limited on what we have. So when we find somebody who will partner with us and help those aspirations and dreams and goals come true, you're not only helping that teacher to inspire to do more, but you're also helping that kid to grow more.
This year we had $244,000 worth of requests from teachers. And you have to realize that's only a small portion of the teachers that really have needs in our district. Our budget allowed us to fund $94,000 worth of requests. So my goal then the remainder of the year is to look for people that are out in the community, businesses or individuals, that are willing to partner with some of those teachers and meet some of those needs. So if there's anyone here today that would like to help meet some of those needs, I would love to pair you with a teacher and make a big difference in the life of a child. We just wanted them to kind of tell their story, because a lot of times our donors are so gracious to give us money, and then board members get to go out in the schools and surprise them with their grants. But you have really no idea the impact and the passion that these teachers have for what they're requesting.
I applied for the grant for the makerspace because I've already gotten some items for our makerspace, but I wish that everybody could come to our library and see what our makerspace is and see the joy. That it's just pure joy when the students come and they work in the makerspace, because for a lot of the day they're in a line, or they're filling out multiple choice, or they're having to be quiet, and they come into the library and they're in the makerspace and they're just playing, they're just creating.
What I want to do with that is to have them be able to experience raising a chicken from the egg to the chicken, and then they can see that process. They can engage them in more into the aspects of life.
And on top of the core academics that I'm teaching, we also have life skills. We've got to bring in some life skills and some independent living skills so they're prepared for that next step after high school. It would give them the cooking tools, the cooking utensils, the cooking appliances. It would give them the real meat that they need to learn how to cook and cook effectively and make a real food and not burn noodles in a microwave.
And what we want to do is try to get them not just understanding fundamental mathematics, but also kind of get excited about learning it, So I just was thinking, how can we come up with a way to teach coordinate grids and, how to cancel out opposite integers and things like that. And I thought about the chessboard and the chess scoring system.
Kids would stop by and they'd pick up a board and start playing it as well. And so we just had fun with it. And this year, when the grants and the foundation came along, we were trying to do that so we could get more supplies to better teach it and to get more kids involved as an extracurricular activity or a club after school.
One of the things that I'm a special ed teacher, and our special ed team, we really want our kids to have every experience that we can. But there was one area that was just way out of our dreams. We have wheelchair-bound students who aren't able to go to recess. So we dared to take the chance to apply for a grant for a swing for our wheelchair-bound students. And this will be a great opportunity. Most of all, our wheelchair-bound students can be as excited about recess as our able-bodied students, and that's worth any effort.
Access Academic and Creative Thinking Skills Program. It's a 4th and 5th grade pull-out program for gifted students. And we do enrichment activities, just try to get the kids to think a little differently. With the grant, we have been able to purchase materials for reference, research materials. We now have a huge, beautiful cart with encyclopedias and dictionaries and thesauruses and almanacs, whereas before we were using information from the 90s. We didn't have the technology for research. We have iPads now. We have Elmos to use, which has changed the way I teach.
I am the facilitator for the 5th hour adaptive physical education class, which is for the special needs students only. We have 2 self-contained classes, and the 5th hour the kids come to me and we do a PE class together. So we started this class about 3 or 4 years ago, and we've got about 17 to 18 young men and women from 9th grade all the way up to 12th grade, and we make do with the equipment that we have, but I've applied for this grant so we can kind of create the opportunity for the kids to have more activities to do other than just the 5, 6, 7 that we do. So right now we're kind of limited as far as activities we can do. We do different like basketball things that the kids play with. We'll play volleyball. We've taken them to Cameron University so they can get ready for the swimming meet, but it's kind of limited. We do have some balls we play different games with, but I kind of went above and beyond in asking for more equipment, because we do have some young men and women that are very limited in what they can do. So I wanted to definitely make the equipment that we have kind of more detailed, and so it can fit some of those kids that have different needs.
Well, my class is more of an entrepreneurship class. It's a computer-driven class. And every year the foundation has given me money where I can add new stuff to the program. The students in the class actually get to use their imagination and their creativities. And so it allows them to do that. And because they're the ones that design everything in there using the program. And then they actually make the products.
I applied because I do, this is my 2nd year to do a musical at Central, and we do a lot of fundraising. And so I thought, hey, why not see if they'll help in some way, buy costumes or anything that I could get to have more kids involved in the musical. And we're doing the musical no matter what, but I thought, why not see if they can help out. So we're going to do a musical in April. It's Sue School the Musical, and we're already kind of starting, and so the kids are excited about it. It's a very large musical, and if I have a little bit of help, then I can buy more costumes and involve more kids.
We wanted to give you just a little glimpse of this special moment whenever they find out that they are being awarded a grant that they are working on.
The foundation does a great job helping teachers
To obtain additional resources
that help in the learning process of our students.
Together we make the difference.
On behalf of the Lawton Public School Foundation,
I want to congratulate
Our latest teacher recipient, Benita Puente.
Recipient Cassie McKinney. Oh my gosh, yay!
Lisa Nodick, you have just been awarded the 2019 teacher grant. Oh wow.
teacher grant.
oh my gosh.
Angela Kimbrough.
You've just been awarded a 2019 teacher grant. Thank you.
Recipient. Me? Why would I want Allegra Robertson? You've just been awarded 2019 teacher grant.
Daniel Wall, you have just been awarded a 2019 teacher grant. Yay!
What happens next?
Okay. So did you just give us the cash or what?